Recently, I made a decision in the automotive industry that I am just not too thrilled about, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it and get your opinion. What is happening, Automotive Fanatics? It's Peter, your Automotive Fanatic, coming at you guys today with a little shop talk. What I wanted to discuss with all of you, as well as potential new subscribers to my channel, welcome. I wanted to go ahead and talk to you about a recent decision that I made within the automotive industry that I may be regretting. What am I talking about? My decision to go full EV, specifically Tesla. Now, some of you guys may already have a Tesla, and some of you may have other EVs that are good in the marketplace, and I wanted to kind of get your opinion and what's your feel within the EV marketplace. Back in March, I had made the choice to want to go full EV, and I ordered my Tesla. So now we're looking at March, April, May, and we're into June. So that's roughly 4 months, and at this point I still don't have a Tesla. The factors that helped me step into the EV marketplace was, for one, we are living in an insane world right now with the price of gas well above $6, and in some places we're talking about $7, $8 a gallon for premium unleaded, and it's just simply not acceptable when you are paying $400, $500, even $600 a month driving your car. Prior to making the decision on going full EV, I had bought a Mini Cooper Countryman plug-in hybrid. How has that been treating me thus far? I'll be flat honest with you guys. I'm a little addicted to the EV vehicles now. I love my Countryman, and that's going to be a whole nother discussion that I'm not going to really go into specific. As today, it's really about the choice that I made to buy a Tesla. I also recently went full solar on my house, where I bought a 20 panel setup where it's producing roughly 11,000 kilowatts a year, and that has made the jump into EV hopefully a little easier for me. Another reason why I decided to go full EV is the fact that my wife's car is roughly 8 years old now. We have a BMW X3. It's been one of the best vehicles we have ever owned. Absolutely no problems at all. But even with it being a turbocharged 4-cylinder, she's paying roughly $200 a month on gas. And I thought, hey, let's go ahead and upgrade vehicles while we can, and she can have the chance to pay no gas at all because we have full solar. Another factor that helped me decide to go full EV is also the technology that is involved with Tesla. There's no denying Tesla has the very best charging network, and everybody is kind of following suit. So hopefully it's going to be a good experience with the Tesla. Where I feel that I may have made a poor decision with going the Tesla route is, for one, I hear so many complaints with the build quality of Tesla. There's no denying that it's a mass-produced vehicle, and their build quality is simply not good. We're talking about paint quality. I've heard that panels don't match, they don't line up, and people just are rambling on and on about other issues that they're having within the Tesla vehicles. The other factor as well is that we have been waiting for 4 months now for our Model Y. I don't have a whole lot of updates. Every time they send me text messages or update my little app, they're just pushing the dates back and forth. So when we first signed up or originally placed our order, they said it was going to be May into July. Then they went ahead and bumped it over down to July. Then they moved it forward, and the most recent, a few days ago, I received a text message asking if I can take my delivery this month. I happily told them, yes, I sure can. But at this point, I really don't know if it's going to happen or not. It may go into July. It may go into August. I really don't know. I'm just hoping for the best, and I'm really hoping that we do get it this month. So hopefully, Tesla, you're hearing me, give me my why and give everybody else their cars. Another reason why I feel I may have chosen the wrong EV is the minimalistic approach that Tesla has within their vehicles. The Model Y is a very simplified interior. There's really no specific gadgets that we're used to. For one, there's no upfront dash for you to take a look at. Everything is kind of in the middle, and I find, or I can see myself or even my wife glancing to the middle very often because there's nothing in the very front for us to take a look at. I know there are going to be aftermarket things that you can put into the very front of the car that will give that dash appearance, and I may end up going that route, but it's going to be a complete learning process on how we drive this specific Tesla. With that said, the other EVs that I had considered, Audi, we've also looked at the Genesis GV60. You've got the Mustangs, and those cars are more, I will say, like normal cars where they've got full dashes, and it's nothing like the Tesla. So I don't know if I'm really going to like how the Tesla is going to interface with me, as I'm so used to driving a normal car. Now, the other reason that I don't know if I've made the right decision with Tesla, and there's just no way around this, the EV credits that Tesla no longer gets. I am essentially putting $7,500 on the table that we simply do not get. So I'm essentially losing out on $7,500. That is a huge amount of money that I'm leaving on the table. Now, some manufacturers have taken advantage of that, and they are increasing or actually charging a markup on their EVs. And from an individual standpoint, I absolutely hate that. I know that Audi, for one, is doing that, where they're doing a markup of $2,500. They're marking it up even $5,000. Can you believe this? Lexus is even marking up their NX 450h plug-in hybrid. It's not even a full EV. They're marking that car up a ridiculous $10,000. So the dealers are getting this extra money, and they're just essentially ripping us consumers off because we are able to write off that $7,500 credit, and it just pains me. So I am really left with very little options within the EV marketplace. Tesla's probably one of the better ones that are actually being able to deliver on their vehicles. My cousin has sold his Macan, and he is in the market to picking up an Ioniq 5. Unfortunately, there's no Ioniq 5s out there, and he had mentioned to me that the wait list on that is a minimum of 6 months to a year to get an Ioniq 5. This automotive space that we are in right now with EVs is just crazy. You can't even get vehicles right now, and if you can, dealers are marking those cars up by thousands of dollars. So that leaves me with very little options. I am hoping that my decision on purchasing a Model Y is going to be a good choice. I will say that purchasing a Model Y, because it is such a hot vehicle right now, in 6 months down the line, if my wife and I decide that we do not want to keep our Model Y and that we absolutely hate the car, it's safe to say that we could probably place it on the market and completely break even. And we're talking about breaking even including sales tax. And in fact, I know that some Y owners or even Model 3 owners that have purchased their vehicles in the past, they have sold their Model Ys and X's and have made money. So once again, it's just a crazy market that we live in, with EVs going well above what they were originally purchased for. So I guess from a positive standpoint, that might be a good decision as to why we can pick up a Model Y. So to conclude, I don't know when I'm going to get my Model Y. They have told me that they're really pushing to get us the vehicle this month. So I'm crossing my fingers, and I would love it if you guys and new subscribers that are looking into an EV, stay tuned with me, and I'm going to share with you guys my experience as to when we actually get it and what it feels like to have an EV. As usual, my automotive fanatics and family, thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the EV marketplace, and let's hope that things turn out well owning an EV. I will continue to kind of build out this channel with more information, more DIYs, and I'm also going to include more EV things for you guys to stay abreast on the automotive industry. This is going to be Peter, your automotive fanatic, signing off until the very next time, my friends.